Hey guys, this is Cam for 15 back at it with another video for you guys, and I'm back with another SpyxFamily episode review for you guys. As we get another sweet episode. There was some comedy at the start with Anya trying to get to apologize to Damian, but then you get a nice heartwarming felt moment between it's mostly between the family as a whole, but Loid, understanding, essentially how to be a father, good father and stuff like that. So let's get into this episode. So obviously now that Anya's in school, the one thing that now she has to do is go back, and the one thing that Loid wants her to do is to apologize to Damian, so the plan does not fail and it doesn't go awry and everything will be on track and stuff like that. So you get this whole scene where you get this whole first portion of the episode, or I guess you can say a good chunk of the episode, where you just have it where Anya's put in these positions to try to apologize to Damian, but Becky's not letting it happen. Like we see at the start of the episode, when Anya meets up with Becky, there's these dormitories for the students at the school so they can live on campus and everything. And Anya wants to go apologize, but Becky pulls her away, like, you don't need to go freaking catch their stupid or anything. But throughout this episode, we start seeing Damian blush and everything, and I'm like, is this guy in love with freaking Anya, bro? Oh my gosh. And then you just have these moments to where she's like, I gotta apologize to second son and everything, and Becky's just not letting it happen. And Loid, he's kind of like a background figure in this episode, and he's like, damn it, if only this girl can let Anya freaking apologize to this guy. And stuff like that. And it gets to this whole lunch scene when Anya wants to apologize, but Becky's not letting her. And Loid's like, oh, I gotta take this into my own hands. And you have it to where freaking Loid calls in Becky to be able to get her away from Anya. And then you get this moment between Anya and Damian, and lo and behold, you have it to where Anya is about to apologize, but Damian's friends are saying some pretty hurtful, mean things and everything. And that's when she just starts to cry and everything. And she's like, I just came here to apologize for punching you. And this man, Damian, before even the apology, Damian's like, why do I have this weird feeling in my chest? Why can't I talk to her? Why can't I even look at her? And stuff like that. And he freaking loses it when she apologizes with tears and everything. And he's like, she's apologizing to me, and she actually feels, resent for doing that. And this man's whole heart just blooms and everything. This guy gets all red, flustered, and this dude's in love. This dude loves Anya, bro. He's in love. This dude is smitten for Anya. And it's funny because one of his boys were like, hey, dude, why is your face red? And he's like, damn it, stupid. And he's like, I'll never forgive you for what you did to me. And it's just his way of trying not to admit that he likes Anya very much romantically. He has a crush on her. You could see it by the start of the last episode when they first just looked at each other. He's like, oh, she's pretty cute. She'll fall for me eventually and stuff like that. It seems like he's fallen for Anya, which is very freaking hilarious because this guy, now we got a whole storyline. And it's funny because he walks out, Loid thinks, he's like, shit, we failed, damn it. But in reality, this is actually going to work in their favor because this guy, Damian, is smitten with Anya, and he's got a huge crush. He's in love with Anya and everything. And I loved how they cut back over to Becky, and Becky's like, so where's the person that wanted me? Anyways, the back half of the episode, as we end off the episode, focuses on Loid in terms of the family element, and he's trying to make Anya do all these equations and everything. But Anya doesn't really want to do it. Loid's like, okay, then you won't be able to watch your spy show if you won't do it, and stuff like that. So Anya's trying to get some help and trying to read the minds of not only Loid but Yor to do it. But she ends up getting stressed out and she runs away, and runs back into her room and everything. And obviously Yor is like, hey, let's just give her some space. You know, she might be just a little tired out from the day and everything. You have this nice, interesting conversation between, you know, Loid and Yor, of how Yor is like, well, you know, you can't really blame her. She is a young kid, you know, she does need some time to rest for a bit, you know. And Yor kind of recalls the moment when, you know, her brother would teach her some things, and, you know, she would like it because when Yor would always compliment the brother for knowing something, the brother got praise out of it. And Yor was kind of telling Loid, like, you know, maybe having a little bit of praise for Anya instead of trying to force her to do this might be the better approach to do it. You know, get it from her perspective and everything. You know, maybe ease her into things and stuff like that. You know, you should let her enjoy school the way she wants to enjoy it. Pretty much Yor was telling Loid, which I loved is like, you know, it's kind of her dream to do what she wants to do and stuff like that, and it's her goal to get good grades and stuff like that in school. And Loid kind of reflects, he's like, my end goal is to just get this guy killed, and I'm just rushing her into this and everything. Now Yor goes on and say, listen, you're a good father, you know, and stuff like that. You know, it just takes some time. I did like the mention how I also did like how Loid also made the mention to Yor, like, no, you're just as much as part of this family as I am and stuff like that. And, you know, Loid kind of gets an opening of perspective here, and he's like, and now we see that he wants to, you know, ease into this, even though he knows, like, I'm not her real father. He realizes I have to be, you know, that figure for her because she never truly ended up having that. And I definitely do like it. Builds on this whole standpoint that, you know, Loid, he's going to get closer to Anya, because even when he goes into Anya's room, we actually do cut over to Anya a bit, and she just recalls everything up to this point and how she wants to please Loid and everything. We find out she actually took time out of her time to study all by herself and everything. And you get the nice dad moment, you know, that typical dads would do when they put their kids to bed, of like, oh, I guess I'll have to record the show and stuff like that. And, you know, it goes to show you that Loid, ultimately, he does care about Anya. And he's only going, as the episodes go on, he's only going to continue to care about her even more and everything, to the point he's going to eventually be saying, like, no, this is my daughter. And everything. And I did like to mention the fact that Loid wonders, like, what it's like to have a real family, because he ultimately never had that. We saw a little bit of his past, of the fact that he was pretty much a kid living on his own in the slums and everything, and he was never truly raised by a legit family that took him in and raised him that way. So, you know, to Loid, this is all new to him. He doesn't get a grasp of what it's like to ultimately be a father. And I definitely did like that he's learning bits and pieces and stuff like that. And again, it just goes to show you that even though you know, this family, this makeshift family, for a better word, you know, they have their own goals that they want to achieve and everything. And at the end of the day, they come together, and it's like a legitimate real family right then and there. And that's what I love about this show. Can't wait for more. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, post-credit scene, we get introduced to the brother finally of Yor. And one of his co-workers is like, yeah, you didn't know that Yor's married to this guy? And he's obviously shocked. So next week, from the next episode preview, this guy's going to be showing up at their house to meet Loid and the family, and Loid and Anya. So it's going to be very interesting to see. Can't wait to see what the brothers' whole thing got going on. So yeah, going to be a very interesting episode. Anyways, guys, you guys like the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts on this week's episode of SpyxFamily, as well as hit that subscribe button if you want to get more SpyxFamily content or any other anime content I have uploaded to the channel. Other than that, guys, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day or whenever you're checking out this video. Until then, guys, hopefully you guys are staying safe out there. Until then, guys, peace.